All right. First and foremost, I give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and who is worthy to be counted for double honors. And peace and salutations to you brothers out there pushing this truth wholeheartedly and sincerely and for the love of the gospel. All right, it's the brother Gabari from the Indiana camp. Come back at you again with another sit down. I actually got this sit down topic from the elder Damashapot of the leader of our camp. He basically, I think he said it at the live show the last Saturday, where he said either you're gonna be on fire for this thing or you're gonna be on fire for this thing, man. All right, so and I was thinking about, I was like, wow, that was a very good topic to do it on, and it was the spirit, because as soon as he said it, he even said afterwards, he said, and that's a sit down lesson, and I was like, wow, that was crazy. I was just thinking that, so through the spirit, it actually confirmed, I'm like, you know what, I gotta put down a sit down about this, so yeah, man, because I mean, either you're gonna be on fire for this thing, or literally you're gonna be on fire for this thing, man. And if you don't understand that, man, basically, it's talking about either you're gonna be on fire for this thing, which means you're gonna push out sit downs, you're gonna do the work for it, man. You're gonna be zealously as the scriptures I got before you say, man, or you're gonna be on fire for this, which means you're gonna suffer in that hellfire when the thermonuclear missiles come, man. All right. So you want to be this type of fire, man. You want to have that zealous. You want to have that fire, that boiling fire that the Lord talked about for his ministry and pushing the good words, man. You want to be on fire for that, man. That's what the thing you want to be on fire for, man. To push this word out, man, because World War III is coming, Armageddon is coming, and a lot of death, destruction, and hell is coming, man. And you're gonna wish that the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua is gonna be on your side, man. Because you don't want to hit that next fire, man. Because if you're not catching this fire, man, guess what? You're gonna catch the next fire. All right, and you don't want to catch that next fire, because that next fire is gonna be thermonuclear destruction. All right. So this I'm gonna go ahead and start it off. This is Revelations chapter 3 verse 15. It says, "I know thy works." See, boom. It says, "I know thy works." It says, "Thou art neither cold nor hot." All right. So there's no in between, man. You're not cold, which means hey, I'm not completely a nigga. I do some sit downs. I go out sometimes. I know I do something, or hot, but hey, what you doing? But guess what? You're not putting out continuous amount of sit downs. You're going out maybe once out of June or July, August, September, October. You stop it at October and just go at them little. You're not going out through the winter. It says what? I would though whether wet, cold or hot. It says, "I would thou whether cold or hot," which means I would whether you be cold. If you're gonna be a nigga, go out and be a nigga, man. Don't half step it, man. If you're gonna be hot, if you're gonna be on fire for this thing, be on fire, man. And that's why the elder apostle Tahar put down 3 sit downs a week. Which is not hard, man. Because how many? Matter of fact. There are 168 hours in 1 week. All right. So with 168 hours in 1 week, you're telling me you can't take 3 of those hours. And this me being, generous. This is just me being, this is me being over generous. This is for the brothers that push out hour sit downs, but you can't take out, if I really want to be generous, if I really want to be really nice, I will say hour. And that's just me being real nice, But if you can't take out 2, I'm gonna just go straight in the middle. If you can't take out 2 hours of 168 hours out of the week and do 3 videos for Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua, you're not on fire, man. You're not on fire for this thing, man. For 168 hours in 1 week, you're telling me, oh, I can't take out 2 hours for Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua and put down his sit down and put down the lesson and put it up on YouTube, man. You gotta be out your mind, man. Come on now. You gotta do better than that. And that's what the elder apostle Tahar see, man. He want brothers on fire, man. And it's really the spirit, man. It was really how Bashim Yahshua through elder apostle Tahar, man. Because he wants brothers to be on fire. He's trying to build brothers up on. And me personally, I love doing the sit downs, man, because it builds me up, man. It builds me up for speaking on the highways and byways, man. Because me personally, I believe I'm not really a good speaker like that, man. You know, I believe I can't really, speak that well on the highways and byways. You know, I try my best, but me personally, it's just demons I fuck with, man. I don't believe I can speak that good on highways and byways. You know. But if the Lord has it fit, hey, these sit downs are helping me sharpen me up, man. Sharpen me up so when when's the time do come when I have to speak, or was time if a time sees fit where they say, hey, Gabaria, go take control of the camp, or hey, Gabaria, we need you to speak for right quick. Hey, I'm up and ready for it, man. You know, I'm not saying, oh shit, damn, I ain't studied that, I ain't gonna be all nervous and everything, man. So these sit downs are actually helping me better, man. You know. Through the spirit power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right. So it says, I'm gonna go ahead to the next verse, verse 16. It says, so then because thou art lukewarm, all right, and what's lukewarm, man? You know, when you try to get your bath water, not too hot but not too cold. When matter of fact, once you put it on that lukewarm stage, matter of fact, you cut the hot water on and that's way too hot, so you cut the cold water on and it kind of mixes between, and it's not real hot, but it's not real super super cold neither. It's like that lukewarmish taste. Basically room temperature water. Room temperature water is like a lukewarm, It's like where you can dip your hand in it. It doesn't really have a hot or cold to it. It's just like warm. That's what these guys are. That's what the Lord's trying to separate his men from lukewarm man. All right. And to be honest, really, we just had in our camp, we had 2 people that fell out for the sit down for the mandatory sit downs, man. One guy, because he didn't want to put up no sit downs and say, oh, well, I don't have no internet and I ain't do that and I ain't have news. Hey, man, guess what? I don't got internet, man. But does that mean, does that stop me from pushing the work of Yahweh Shem Yahushua? No, man. I do the sit downs as I do on my laptop when I go to another brother's house, and I upload them from right there, man. Until something different happens, man. And the other guy, he literally said, no, I'm not doing 3 sit downs a week, man. Shows you what type of spirit that guy's in, man. So it says, but guess what? Them guys, man, if they don't get right before Yahweh Shem Yahushua comes back, man, hey, they gonna catch that next fire, man. Especially the guy that say, hey, I'm not doing 3 sit downs a week. Okay, all right, if you don't want to be on fire for Yahweh Shem Yahushua, guess what? You're gonna be on fire for Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right? If you don't want to be on fire for this, guess what? You're gonna be on fire for it. Which is the name of the lesson. It says, so because thou art lukewarm and neither cold nor hot, I will spew thee out of my mouth. Which means what? The Lord's gonna get rid of you, man. He's gonna tell you to go up the way, man. All right, you don't want to be on fire, man. Then move, get on my sight, man. I'm gonna spew you completely out, man. You're gonna be an ice cold demon. You're gonna be an ice cold demon. All right, because the Lord's not going to be dealing with you, man. He's going to suck all that oil that he gave you out of you, man. And we all know what 1 Peter, the 2nd chapter, talks about. Man, it's better for you to not even know the ways of Yahweh Shem Yahushua than to know him, man. Now you're going to be beaten with many stripes, all right? Now the Lord's really going to get you, man. And going to the next verse. This is Jeremiah chapter 20, verse 7. It says, O Lord, thou hast deceived me. I was deceived. Thou art stronger than I, and have prevailed. I am Slakia. Look, how do you say this word?
Derision,
kind. It says, I am in derision daily. It says, everyone mocketh me. All right. It says, well, I am in derision daily. Everyone mocketh me. All right. So this is Jeremiah talking to the Lord, man. He's saying, man, these guys are not listening to me. They're making fun of me, man. Basically, the Lord brought Jeremiah as a kid up into, his wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, and told him to go teach. And this is Jeremiah complaining. It says, for such I spake, I cry out. I cry violently and spoiled, because the word of the Lord was made a reproach unto me, and a derision daily. It says, then I said, I would not make mention of him, nor speak him any more in his name. So the Lord, Jeremiah basically said, you know what, man, I'm not even gonna say nothing, man. I'm gonna shut up, man. So Jeremiah, I mean, he wasn't saying it like, oh, he gonna fall out the truth, or he's gonna just stop talking because he just basically give up on these people. He was basically so mad, so angry at these people, so ignorant so vexed on how these people were so stupid, man. He's like, you know what, man, this word of the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahshua, wisdom, knowledge, understanding, is so precious and so pure. You niggas don't even deserve it, man. And I don't even want to give it to you no more, man. I'm not even going to speak his name into you no more because I want the Lord to come back and destroy you, man. I want the Lord to actually, come back and say, oh, you didn't listen to my prophet. Here, I'm going to destroy you, man. Because the Lord's words are so pure and so precious and so valuable. Jeremiah didn't want to give it to them niggas, man, because Jeremiah wanted to see them niggas fall, man. That's how angry Jeremiah was. But let's see what happens, man. It says, but his word was in my heart as a burning fire, shut it up in my bones. So Jeremiah said the Lord's words was like a burning fire, man. That means he was he could not contain himself. That's how much on fire he was about preaching the word, man. He was just literally in flames about how zealously he was about Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. So he couldn't even contain himself, man. Let me read that over. It says, but his words was in my heart as a burning fire, which is in his mind. It means he constantly kept thinking about scriptures daily, man. Thinking about what breakdowns, man. What scriptures to go, what scriptures, man. Be like, man, I want to go out and teach, man. I want to cuss these niggas. And, that's how we be right before we go to camp, man. Well, I know that's how I be, thinking about scriptures on the daily, man. Just thinking about different type of scriptures, just different type of breakdowns, different type of Hebrew words, man. Just like on a daily basis, like, man, that scripture real good with this scripture, man. Sometimes I even find myself even prophesying in my head, man. Be like, yeah, man, you niggas gonna catch this, man. Give me Jeremiah such as, That's just something I do, but hey, man, that's exactly what Jeremiah was going through, man. It says what? A burning fire shut it up in my bones. It says what? And I was weary with forbearance. See, Jeremiah was like tired of, oh my God, I can't hold it in. You know how you just can't hold something in, you just gotta let it go. You just gotta release it and let it out. That's how Jeremiah was with keeping the words from Yahweh Shem Yahshua within himself, man. And it says, and I could not stay. See, he couldn't withstand the zealous and on fire he was, man. Jeremiah was really, really on fire, man. And that's exactly what spirit we should come in, man. We should be like that, man. When we miss a day at camp, man, or if something happens where we couldn't make it to camp, man, we should be more on fire. Like, man, I can't hold it, man. I need to go out, man. I need to let this release out. I need to let this steam out, man. Just like when you with a woman, man, and it's been like what, a couple days before. It's crazy, man, because it's supposed, and that's the spirit, man, because this truth supposed to be our women, man. It's supposed to be our woman, and we supposed to make it just like making love, man. Some jakes can't go two to 3 days without touching a woman or going with a woman, man. Doing what they do with a woman, man. Some jakes can't. I know for me, I'm 22, finna be 23. I know in 2-3 days, man, I need to release, So I'm calling my woman like, hey, yo, what's going on? You going to scoop, swing by, So the same thing with the word of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. If you went to a couple days without doing sit down, man, it should be like, man, you're just like, man, I gotta get a release out, man. I need to sit down. I need to read. I need to do something. It should be you should have that, like, that zealous. You should have that build up, man. Where you have to just release it all out, man. And that's what these sit downs should be, man. These sit downs should be like like busting a nut. I hate to compare it like that, but hey, these sit downs should be like busting a nut, man. That release, man. That relieve that, because when you build up with stress, man. Same thing Jeremiah was going through, man. He said, in his heart was a burning fire, man. That's how you feel when right before you get with a woman, man. You feel that build up, man. You just need to let it out, man. And when she come over, when you just you dog walk her ass, man. She come over a couple hours, man. She might even spend the night, and the next morning you all good, you all cool, Same thing with these sit downs, man. We should read the scriptures, man, and be amped to do another sit down after that, man. All right. I'm going to the next scripture. This is Galatians chapter 4 verse 18. It says, but it is good to be zealously affected always in a good thing. And is this not a good thing? Is not what we're doing a good thing? Doesn't it says how beautiful are the feet of them that bring glad tidings? Doesn't the word gospel mean good news? So what was I gonna say? So this is a very good thing, man. Matter of fact, this is the best thing on planet Earth, man. Preaching the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. You know. Let me read that over. It says, "But it is good to be zealously affected." Let's look at the word zealously right quick. Zealously affected. It says what? It says what? To burn with zeal, to be heated or boil with envy, hate, or anger, which it's just it's that's where blue letter goes off with envy, anger. No, it's talking about what to boil. This is what to be heated or to boil. I'm gonna just use that to be heated or to boil. All right, to be zealously. All right, I love that word to burn with zeal. That just brings out the more fire, man. This is this is exactly how Jeremiah felt, man. To burn with that zealous to that zealous heat, man. You know, to be on fire for Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man. That's how we supposed to feel, man. That's exactly how we supposed to be, man. You know, we should be have that zeal, that fire, that boiling, man. You know, once you watch something boil, what did you see? It just stuff just goes everywhere. You see all the bubbles and the steam pop up, man. It's going everywhere, man. It can't contain itself. You know. It's supposed to stay on. It's supposed to stay on fire, man. It's supposed to stay boiling, man. You know, that's how we supposed to be for Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. All right. I'm gonna go back to the scripture. It says, but it is good to be zealously affected always in a good thing. All right. It says, not only when I am present with you, all right? Because you're not supposed to be like that, man. With when your camp heads is in front of your face, man, or you got brothers in front of your face. No, man, you're supposed to be always on fire, man. You know. Matter of fact, that's when the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua looks at you most, when you're by yourself, man, to see what you're gonna do when brothers are not around, man. You know. Not when just because Paul was saying, look, he said what? Not only when I am present with you. So not only when I'm watching you, you'll be on zealous, and then throughout the week you're just gonna be a nigga, man. No, man, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua's not looking for guys like that, man. He's looking for guys that's on fire for him when people are not even around. That's what the word integrity mean, man. You know, to do good things when no one else is looking, man. You know, if you walk into a house or you walk into your grandparents' house, man, and you starving to death and you really, really hungry, you say, "Grandma, I'm hungry," you know, and she said, "There's something in the refrigerator," and you look at it and it looks exactly like a ham sandwich, and you be like, "Grandma, is this ham?" She's like, "Yeah, baby, just go ahead and eat it if you're hungry," you know. Are you gonna sit there and eat that sandwich, or are you gonna be like, "Nah, grandma, it's cool, I'm all right," you know? Are you gonna keep that integrity for Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man? Because that's what the Lord's looking for, man. That's what second the second chapter and last two verses says, man. It says what? Them that stood so stiffly for the name of the Lord, man. That's not talking about only on the highways and byways or on sit downs, man. That means wherever walks of life they came into, man. You know? Like the brother Mathati in Chicago camp says, man. It says, man, to be an Israelite is more just to say Shalom, Mark, man. Do you truly know what it means to be an Israelite, man? All right. In Deuteronomy the 4th chapter, it says what, man? It says what these statutes, laws, and commandments set us apart from the heathens, man. You know. That's what it means to be an Israelite, man. Because to be an Israelite, man, we're reflections of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man. You know, when a person looks at us, man, they should look at us like, wow, these are great people, understanding and wise people, man. Because to us, they supposed to see Yahweh Shah, man. So what do we look like just acting like niggas throughout the day, man? And then when it comes to camp, oh yeah, Shalom, Mark, Shalom, man. That's being a hypocrite, man. And the Lord's going to spew you out his mouth if you're being that way, all right? You know? I'm going to get one more scripture to prove that if you're not going to be on this fire, you're going to be on a whole totally different fire. I know exactly where it said. I just put it in this. I don't know why I put this. I could just went straight to the scripture. Slovakia. Just trying to get to Zechariah. Here you go, right here. Now this is Zechariah chapter 14, verse 2. Now, if you're not gonna be on fire for Yahweh Bashem Yahushua in that way, this is the how can I say I don't want to say next step, but this is like the this is basically, if you're not gonna be on fire for Yahweh Shem Yahshua the first way, this is the next way you're gonna be it, man. And this is mandatory right here. All right, this is Zechariah chapter 14, verse 12. It says, "And it shall be the plagues wherein with the Lord shall smite all the people that fought against Yahweh, that fought against Jerusalem." Slack it. Well, you can say Yahweh Shem Yahshua. Well, but the word right there is Jerusalem, all right? So that goes back to the scripture in Matthew where it says, "What if you're not with me? You're against me, man." All right. It says, "Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouths," man. All right. So if you're fighting against Jerusalem, which is AKA fighting against Yahweh Shem Yahshua, you're gonna suffer that. Your eyes melt away in their holes, and your tongue melt away in your mouth, man. Which is through the thermonuclear missiles, man. All right. So choose ye day which master you want to serve, man. It's either gonna be Esau, it's either gonna be Yahweh Shem Yahshua. All right. And you brothers that's in the know within the great millstone, man, and you better be on fire for this thing before you be on fire for this thing. All right. And with that, I just want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shem Yahshua, Ba'ashem Rakakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of great millstone who rule well and who is worthy to be counted for double honors. And peace and salutations to you brothers out there pushing this truth wholeheartedly and sincerely and for the love of the gospel. All right. With that, shalom.